Hi, I'm Jacob. This is my second video for the second part of the project. So I'm going to be going through what a day in Albi looks like, and later on I'll be talking about what I've learned and other things in between. I'm really excited. I've been thinking about it for the last couple of weeks, what I've learned and what I've been doing, and I'm really excited to talk about this. So if I'm talking fast, that's why. I want to get to the part where I'm talking about what I've learned and what I've been doing. But to start, what a typical day in Albi looks like: at 7:30, the prep cooks come in. The prep team is about 4 to 6 people, depending on if it's a busy day or not. Prep-wise, which is predetermined because bi-daily things have to be done. So every 2 days we're swapping out items. So we know every 2 days is going to be busier than the day before. Even if we try to kind of alleviate that prep, it's going to happen either way. So we like to have more hands, and for the weekends there's more hands, but they get the bigger tasks out of the way early. Everyone or 3 people will work on a bigger task to alleviate space, and so everyone has more time to get tasks done, such as rolling pita or forming svihas. Then at 12 o'clock, the service cooks will come in. They will get their station completely ready. They will look at their prep list, see what has to be done before service at 5 o'clock, and they will plan accordingly. Once those service cooks are in, everyone will get together and they'll talk about what has been done throughout the day and what is left to do for the day and plan accordingly. They'll also go over if there's any changes in the menu or if there's an item that's out, so that they can plan their prep and their day accordingly. Then at 3 o'clock, the prep cook should be finished. Anything that has to be fermented, pickled, bigger tasks for the service cooks are out of the way, and they will leave. At 3:30, the service cooks, the head chef and sous chef, will get together. They will talk about what else needs to be done before service. Typically, most of the stuff will be done by then. They'll also discuss dietaries throughout the day that have been talked about, any parties, and how many people are in each chef's table, because the chef's tables get different items, so they have to make sure that they plan accordingly, whether it's a 2-top and a 2-top at the first half of service, or if it's a 4-top and a 2-top, a 4 and a 4. They have to make sure that they have enough items for these special menus. By 4:30, everything should be relatively done for the service cooks. Everything should be in place. Most of the prep should be done. Tables will be cleared off and scrubbed down. The whole kitchen will get scrubbed down, wiped down. Trash cans will get replaced. Bins that would hold dirty dishes would get replaced, so that they're ready for that 5 o'clock service. By 5 o'clock, all the cooks should have their service aprons on. Everything should be mixed and ready for service. The first seating starts at 5, so they make sure that everything is in place, and then the second seating is at about 7:30 to 8, and they close at 10. So one thing that all the cooks make sure to commit to is freshness. Freshness is very important for the restaurant. Everything is looked over by multiple eyes throughout the day to make sure prep was done correctly and to make sure that products haven't gone bad. Going through tomatoes, making sure none of them are soft or moldy is just one of the examples, because if there's one moldy tomato, that's going to lead to many more. So everyone makes sure to check dates on everything as well. So if there's hummus from the day before, they'll make sure that that'll get used for family meal or something like that, because it has lost its microscopic air pockets, so it's not as fluffy. So that's a big thing at Albi, is making sure that things are done daily or bi-daily so that freshness is guaranteed. Chefs will come through, look at mise en place and everything, make sure that everything is running smoothly. The way that my extern has been going, I started with prep. I started doing simple things like shucking fava beans, shucking peas, and stuff like that, making sure that peppers were cleaned, smaller things, juicing lemons. Then after 2 weeks, I moved on to working service. I worked both garde stations, where I would do spreads as kibbeh, salad for fattoush, and then I did spreads, which were a variety of spreads. The spread station was a lot more than the kibbeh fattoush station, but I really learned working cleanly, making sure that everything was in its place. And just last week, I moved to doing prep again, but coming in earlier. And I'm more learning the recipes and what goes into each thing now. More of doing meats, making sure the shush is done, doing kefta, doing the baba from start to finish, and doing sfiha. And at first, I wanted to be back on nights, and I still do. I love the team during service. Everyone works so well together. Work ethic and working as a team is something that I've learned a lot. No one's yelling at each other. No one is belittling someone else. It's not a toxic kitchen environment like other places that I've worked and many other people have worked. But everyone is a team, so it makes work easier for people, and it makes sure that everything is done correctly throughout the day. But working mornings again, and the way that I've shifted, getting more trust from the chefs and getting to do bigger tasks, has really taught me what goes into these dishes and what really makes this Middle Eastern cuisine so different, and how much thought has gone behind each dish that was made. And I really appreciate it, and I love the team at Albi. And that is the end to my second video. Thank you.